Young in the Restless spoilers Monday 12 reveal the tension in the story surrounding Jack Abbott, a beloved character with a deep loyalty to his family and his company. The upcoming event involving the renaming of the Abbott Chancellor Company has created a shockwave in his heart. The tense developments in the confrontation between Billy and Jack will bring new points to the plot. Jack feels attacked when he hears about the name change plan. To him, Abbott is not just a name but also a symbol of trust and quality in the cosmetics industry, associated with Jabot Cosmetics. The decision of Billy Abbott, Jack's younger brother, to associate his family name with Chancellor Industries is something Jack cannot accept. He feels that this is not only a name change but also a betrayal. Billy, on the other hand, believes that he has the same right to use the family name as Jack, and that it is to honor Jill Abbott, his mother. He hopes that Jack will see the positive meaning and drop his objection. Jack Abbott, as the head of Jabot Cosmetics, has always valued his family's career and mission. To him, the name Abbott is not only a brand but also a symbol of success and prestige. When he heard that Billy, his younger brother, decided to change the company's name to Abbott Chancellor, Jack felt that this was a betrayal not only to him but also to the family's history and legacy. Jack was worried that this would lose the identity and core values that Jabot had built over the decades. Billy Abbott, however, had a completely different perspective. He believed that he also had the right and responsibility to use the family name to continue to develop and expand his business. For Billy, renaming the company is not only a strategic move, but also a way to honor Jill Abbott, his mother, who has made a significant contribution to the family business. Billy hopes that Jack will understand and support this decision, seeing it as a strong step forward rather than a betrayal. While the two brothers struggle with their opposing views, Phyllis Summers emerges as a key figure in shaping the events that follow. Phyllis, a smart and often meddlesome woman, is scheduled to meet with Lily Winters in an upcoming episode. She brings unsolicited advice, which is also a warning about potential trouble involving Victor Newman and his schemes. Phyllis believes that a conversation between women can solve many problems, although her true intentions may not be entirely pure. She offers advice that she believes is valuable, but may actually be warnings about Billy and the trouble he could cause, especially when it comes to Victor Newman, a character who never stops seeking power and influence. Victor Newman, with his plans and strategies, always counts on the downfall of his rivals. He predicts that Billy's upcoming announcement of a new role at Abbott Chancellor will lead to failure and ultimately the end of Billy's career. However, Billy has a clever move in mind that Victor doesn't. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers, a longtime family companion, plans to approach Lily Winters in Tuesday's episode. Phyllis, well-intentioned but often with a sharp eye, offers unsolicited advice that Lily may feel is ulterior motives. Phyllis thinks these conversations between the women will be necessary, regardless of the true purpose behind them. Phyllis's seemingly innocuous advice contains a warning about Billy and the trouble that surrounds Victor Newman. Billy's arch-nemesis Victor has predicted that the announcement of Billy's new role will lead to the downfall of Abbott Chancellor. However, Billy has his own plans, one that could cause Victor a major headache if he backs down and changes his strategy. Elsewhere, Nikki Newman is facing a shocking decision that could change her life and disrupt Victor's plans. She feels that the plan needs to be adjusted after Billy leaves the center stage. A surprise move from Nikki, whether it's an unexpected offer to Lily or a complete withdrawal from the takeover plan, will certainly not please Victor. With emotions running high and intrigue intertwined, the story of Abbott and Chancellor continues to captivate viewers, leaving many questions about the future and survival of alliances, friendships, and even family intimacy. This week begins with a thrilling twist. While the aftermath of recent events still lingers, the lives of the people here are constantly disrupted by secrets, intrigue, and unexpected love. Phyllis Summers and Lily Winters, a tense encounter, after losing her job, is looking for ways to regain her position at the Abbott Chancellor Company. Knowing that Billy Abbott, although no longer holding an official position, is still an important part of the company, she decides to ambush Lily in Genoa City. Phyllis wants to have a conversation with Lily, implying that both women have a lot to discuss. Phyllis' goal is not only to get her job back, but also to reshape her relationship with the powerful figures in town, especially with the threat of Victor Newman looming. Phyllis Summers, with her pride and career in jeopardy, decides not to sit back and wait for an opportunity. She approaches Lily Winters at GCAC with a carefully calculated plan. Phyllis wants to convince Lily that she can contribute more to Abbott Chancellor, especially after Billy Abbott's resignation. Their conversation is more than just a negotiation, it's a battle for power and influence, as Phyllis tries to reassert her position in the company and the town. The return of Tracy Abbott and Alan Laron, after a long trip to Hollywood, marks their official relationship. The two seem to be glowing as a new couple. They decide to have coffee with Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins Abbott at the Crimson. Their appearance as a couple leaves Jack surprised but happy for his sister's happiness. This is a new development in the Abbott family, bringing joy and warmth amid the constant intrigue and conflict. The confrontation between Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman is also becoming a hot spot for many viewers. The marriage between Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman, despite its ups and downs, is once again put to the test as they discuss the custody agreement for their son, Harrison Abbott. Victor Newman, aka Mustache, orders Kyle to set things straight with Summer. At Crimson, in another meeting, Summer gives Kyle a stern ultimatum demanding that he cut ties with someone. When Kyle asks if that person is Claire Grace, Summer insists that she is not talking about her relative. The hot spot in this conversation is Kyle's relationship with Audra Charles at Glissade. Summer may be referring to Audra, but the fact that Kyle works with her at Glissade complicates things. How Kyle handles this issue will not only affect his relationship with his wife, but it could also upset Victor, especially if Summer's demands go against his best interests. Kyle Abbott and Summer Newman, despite having been through a lot, are once again facing a new parenting challenge. Their meeting about Harrison Abbott's custody agreement comes amid tensions caused by Victor Newman's intervention. Victor, nicknamed Mustache, orders Kyle to be fair and transparent with Summer. However, Summer, during a meeting at Crimson, makes a surprising demand, asking Kyle to cut ties with an unwanted person in their lives. While Kyle initially thinks of Claire Grace, Summer makes it clear that she is not talking about her, but rather Audra Charles. Kyle and Audra Charles' relationship, while both working at Glissade, creates a dilemma for Kyle. Summer's demand that Kyle stay away from Audra not only affects their personal relationship, but it could have serious consequences at work. Victor, with his influence and power, will certainly not overlook a potential threat to the stability and peace of his family and company. A mixture of love, deception, and strategy. Each character faces their own challenges, from their careers to their personal relationships. Phyllis, Tracy, Kyle, and Summer all navigate the upheavals of life, while Victor watches their every move. Each decision they make will not only affect themselves but also shape the future of those around them in a world where everything can change in an instant. The new week in Genoa City promises to be a series of dramatic and unexpected events, as each decision they make will not only shape their lives but also the larger community. Subscribe to Yonder for the latest news.